Okay, hey everybody, this is Rob. I wanted to quickly create a step-by-step video on how to create a virtual tour using the new REMAX Design Center. You're going to be notified over the next few days that REMAX has created a whole new design center. It's looks a lot easier to use, a little bit cleaner of a look, that type of thing. But I just wanted to let you guys know not much has changed in this. Although Lead Street and Design Center are a new look and feel, not much has changed as far as how you actually create the virtual tour. So I just want to get in and show you guys how to do this. First step is you want to be in the REMAX Main Street. Everybody knows their login to this. In order to create a virtual tour where all the information does transfer from your listing, so all your photos come in, your bedrooms, all those types of features come in and filter in. That way you don't have to create anything. What you want to do is you actually want to start going in through Lead Street. A lot of you might think, okay, go to My Designs, which is the new design center. You want to start at My Leads. So you're going to click My Leads, which will open up the new Lead Street page. Okay. Once you're in here, you actually want to click, there's tabs across the top. You want to go into your listings. So click on listings, and then it's going to sort all your listings here. What you want to do is say you pick this one here. You click on the little blue button that says view on the line. So I'm just going to choose this one for demonstration purposes. And then what you want to do is there's a couple different things here, and we're going to be going over a lot of this stuff. Tracy and I are working on actually creating step-by-step video instructions for lots of different things. We're actually also going to set up a YouTube training channel, so that way you guys can go to a YouTube channel that we have all of these videos set out for you. They're going to all be labeled as far as how to do this, how to do that. But there's a lot here, but what I want to show you is once you're in your listing, there's tabs across the top: photos and tours, virtual showings, seller reports. There's all sorts of things we're going to get into. But for today's purposes, you want to click on REMAX Design Center. REMAX Design Center is going to pop up a window. Basically, it's going to show you all the different formats that you can use, integrating all the information, the photos, and all the remarks and things from the multi-list. So this is actually pulling in all this information for you into these flyers, into these postcards, that type of stuff. Just for virtual tour purposes, I'm going to show you any of the ones that have the little play button is a virtual tour. So I'm just going to choose this one, for instance. So you can view a sample of it by clicking sample below, or select it by choosing select. So I'm going to go ahead and select it. It's going to pop up and say, selecting continue will open up a new window to the REMAX Design Center outside of Lead Street. Just always click continue when you see that. So it's going to pop up. Here's the new design center. It's going to open up right into this. So I'm going to name it. It already has it actually creates a project folder down below here called 1423 Wellgate Lane. That's the actual address to the property. So I'm going to just type that in as the project name is 1423 Wellgate Lane Virtual Tour. Okay. You don't really have to put a project description if you don't want, but I just always copy and paste in what the project name is. And then if you do organize these by different things, you can choose, you can name a folder virtual tours, and then name the project names, everybody, your address, 1423 virtual Wellgate Lane virtual tour, but have it under a virtual tour folder. So you can have different folders, but in this purposes, I'm just going to let it create it as the default, which is the address 1423 Wellgate Lane. So I'm going to hit, and you make sure that this box is checked. It's always checked as a default, but just make sure that that is checked, because that's going to include the data and REMAX listing information. So that's what's going to do the work for you and pull all the information in. So you hit save and continue. Comes up with another window. Before creating your project, make sure you reviewed the data and that type of stuff. Always click confirm, and that's going to take you to the next step. And it's pretty simple, guys. It actually does kind of walk you right through this. Right now it's just loading in all the information. So you can see here it has pulled in every photo that I have created for this property, and they're all from the MLS. So you get up to 25, and then you can actually create up to 30 if you would choose to do that. So that's just a quick way to show you that all the photos imported in. And for demonstration purposes, I'm just going to go to the next step, save and continue. You can actually add new photos if you want. You can change things down here, but I'm going to go to the next step, save and continue. It pulls through all the information that basically all your remarks come through from the MLS. Everything pulls through. For some reason, the only thing that doesn't pull through is bathrooms, and I'm not quite sure why. I do have an email into them to find out why that doesn't come through. The other blank is a headline. So you know, for this purposes, I'm just going to put what else could you want in a column? You can put anything you want. Also, another little quick tip is there's a phrase assistant. If you see this little thing I'm hovering over top of, you can click that phrase assistant, and you can click here and say only headline phrases, and it will give you, there's ways to get different ideas of different phrases you can use, you know, above the you can use REMAX phrases, different things that you can use. If you're kind of blank and not creative, you can use that to come up with certain features for you. And then I'm just going to put for location Mechanicsburg, because it's a Mechanicsburg address. I'm going to hit save and continue. Basically, it says if you want to just do a quick keep going, you can use the default audio file. You can upload your own if you get real creative, or you can select from your gallery, from their gallery. So just to show you, if I select that, there's all sorts of different selections of what you can choose to use. I mean, you can. There's all sorts of stuff, and once you hover over it, there's a little play button. I don't know if hopefully you can hear that. There's also, I mean, there's just different things. So I'm just going to choose this one. Hit save and continue. It's going to pull through as long as your REMAX Main Street account is updated with all your information. It's going to pull through all your name, your brokerage name, your email address. All those things are going to come through. All you have to do is hit save and continue, and you just created a virtual tour. It's pretty much as simple as that. You can, I have not gone through and tested a lot of these things, but you can share it on Facebook. You can tweet out a link if you use Twitter. You can publish it to realtor.com. And then the other cool thing is you can email to your contacts. But the easiest way to do this is, and I'll show you this, you email to contacts. You can pay for a premium service, which I don't know. I had never tried it. I don't know what it's like. But you can do this self-send. Basically, you're just going to send this to yourself. That way you can use it and then send it to anybody else. So just self-send. I'm not going to type anything in here. You can type in your message to your recipients, choose a layout you want, and then enter a link text like, hey, click here to view my virtual tour, and it will turn it into a link. But for purposes, I'm just going to click next. And that will generate an email. I will probably get that. I'm not sure how long it'll take, but 10 or 15 minutes. So I've done that. I created it, sent it to myself as an email. Then I can then forward that on to my client, you know, the seller, show them, hey, I just created a virtual tour for you. Literally takes less than 5 minutes to create a real basic virtual tour within the REMAX system. And then, you know, you can click here, share on Facebook. And it automatically, I believe, it automatically shares it on Facebook because if you've already entered in your profile information, you put in your Facebook page or your profile information. So there's all sorts of things that you can do. Just wanted to show you guys a quick step of what it was, and then you can also preview it. Last step here to show you guys. Here's a preview of what it's going to look like. Basically, it's more or less a slideshow of photos is what virtual tours are these days. But as simple as that, I created a virtual tour, which I can then send out to people. I can put it on realtor.com. I can take this and put it on the MLS. All sorts of different things you can use with it. But that's basically the process of how to do it within the new REMAX Design Center. Nothing special about it. And to do the link, just while I'm thinking out loud, you basically click on the tab here that says links and tools, and I believe you get the link. And then it gives you a link right here. You copy that top one, highlight it, right click, copy, go to the MLS, paste it in under virtual tour, and then you've got your virtual tour on the MLS, which will then feed out to realtor.com, Trulia, all those sites that have virtual tours available. So put it in the MLS first. That will then send it on to the other sites. So anyway, just want to give you guys a heads up. That's the new steps on how to create a virtual tour within the new REMAX Design Center. If you haven't gotten a chance, I'm going to send you an email tomorrow to show you some different things about the REMAX Design Center. It's a new layout, but they've got all sorts of stuff. They've made it a little easier to kind of, more organized. Down here, you've got advertisements, you've got cards, you have brochures, Craigslist ads, disc packaging. If you actually wanted to, make a CD of photos for your property, you can create packaging for that. E-newsletters, there's flyers, postcards, newsletters, e-postcards, e-cards, property cards, virtual tours, a web commercial, walking cards, slideshows. There was all sorts of stuff in here, guys. So definitely take some time, get in here, look around, see what's new, see what things you like and don't like. Let me know what you want to focus on, and I'll try to do some more videos, tours on, hey, here's how you create a flyer. Here's how you create a slideshow. Here's how you create a postcard. We'll work on that. Tracy and I are working on a lot of stuff over the next couple weeks here, and just wanted to send this out to give you a taste of what we're working on. Okay, thanks a lot, guys. Talk to you soon. Bye.